There's some crazy stuff going on in Ohio. Let's talk about it. Okay, I'm going to drop the shtick for 1 minute. I want to thank all the veterans out there. Today is Veterans Day, and the military is a big part of my life. My wife is active duty military, so I know the sacrifices the families of military members and the military members themselves sacrifice. And I know veterans out there have sacrificed a lot. So I want to thank them for the service that they given to the country and for defending my freedoms. Veterans Day is a holiday that we recognize those that have served in the past, and a lot of those guys have sacrificed and they're still sacrificing. If you look at the rates of veteran suicides, it is off the charts. So if you are a veteran, I thank you for your service, and I thank you for all the sacrifice that you have put in for my freedoms. Okay, let's go ahead and talk about Lear Capital. Lear Capital is the gold standard in precious metal investing with over $3 million in trusted transactions. They are where you should go if you want to invest in precious metals. I have a Lear Capital Advantage IRA, and you can find out about investing in metals and also the Lear Capital IRA by calling 1-800-741-0551. That's 1-800-741-0551 and getting your free investor's guide to gold and silver. Right now, if you do invest, you do $15,000 in bonus silver and free shipping on your first order. Once again, call 1-800-741-0551. That's 1-800-741-0551, or just visit the link in the description. All right, let's talk about what's going on in the Buckeye State of Ohio. A judge in Franklin County ruled against preemption. He issued a preliminary injunction against the state's preemption law. Preemption basically says that you cannot make a law that exceeds state law. So basically, the state law is the law, and you cannot make your own laws that go above the state law. And a judge issued an injunction against that. Columbus saw this, and Columbus is a very anti-gun place, and they decided they were going to ban AR-15s, limit magazines, and mandate gun locks, impose universal background checks, pass red flag laws, and a bunch of other crazy stuff. And they were going to do this just because this judge is ruling. Well, the judge decided to stay his own ruling, which means his injunction is stayed until the higher court can go ahead and review the decision and decide whether it's right or not. So Columbus is ready to pass all these gun laws if the higher court rules that the judge is correct and preemption gets knocked down. We will see a bunch of new gun laws in Columbus, which will be really, really confusing because outside of Columbus, your guns can be totally legal. Then once you cross the border into Columbus, your guns become magically a felony item. So that is very, very concerning, and it can cause a patchwork of gun laws throughout a state, and it can be very confusing, and you can get hemmed up by accident just because you crossed an imaginary line. So that is going on in Ohio. Luckily, the judge stayed it, so there will be no new gun laws in Columbus until the stay is lifted or the preliminary injunction gets knocked down by the higher court. I'll keep you informed of what happens there. All right, guys, that is it for today. I have another video that I'm going to film right after this to drop tomorrow. So I will see you guys tomorrow. Remember, I love you very much. Like, comment, and subscribe. It really helps me get my voice out there, and I like to keep people informed. Check me out at ammoland.com. And with that, I love you very much. Stay ever vigilant, stay ever free, keeping the fight. I am out of here. Wolverine's mother.